there, friends, crafters, stampers, card makers. It's Jackie Ballheis from Clump and Stampers. I'm excited to bring you volume 2 of the new series that I started last month called Creativity Made Simple. You know me, it's all about making it simple. Well, we're focusing on card templates again. Now, you know we did a whole year of card templates where Dave joined me. This time I've partnered with a couple of friends, a couple of my team members, to be able to bring you more card ideas than me and Dave could do together. And I am so excited about this series. So this is volume 2. If you missed volume 1, make sure to hop over to my website and you can grab those 3 templates, because this month we're making 3 more, so we'll have 6. Now, I know it got a little confusing, and I've had a couple of questions, where it's like volume 1 templates 1, 2, and 3. Haven't you done volume 1 templates 1, 2, and 3? Yes, I did in that other series. So this just happens to be a brand new series with all new templates. Now, in case you missed the announcement, or maybe even to clear up a little bit, I've got sitting right here my template book to share with you. This is the one where I put together the whole year that I did with Dave, 48 card templates all together, and we put them into a book. All the measurements for 48 different templates, 2 card ideas for each one with all the supplies and cutting measurements. It is amazing for card making ideas. So that does not include anything that we're starting in this new series. So I hope that clarifies things. Now, if you're looking for this book, you can find the link in my video description to take you over to my website where you can purchase it. You'll also find the link down there that will take you over to the blog post for today's templates. Now, as always, you can follow along with the video. I'll give you all the measurements as I make the templates and make your own so that you can use them. But if you like a written tutorial, got you covered. So we have a written tutorial that goes with this. It will include all the measurements, diagrams, plus 12 step-by-step card ideas. This month, we're featuring Wildflower designs and labeled love. So with each template, you will get ideas stepped up and simple. 6 card ideas with this one and 6 card ideas with this one. So if you're just looking for card ideas, we've got those plus all the measurements to make the templates. Okay, that's enough talking. Let's flip this camera down and let's make this month's templates. So here's just a quick peek at the tutorial, and you'll see it will have the templates drawn on it with the measurements, as well as all those ideas, step-by-step instructions for 12 different cards. But we're all about making the templates today, and then make sure you stick with me all the way to the end, because I have, and I think I counted them, 14 maybe, different card ideas that I'm going to share with you today to show you just how to use the templates to make creativity easy. So let's go ahead and start with the first one. So in our series, we're calling this one template number 4. Let me grab my adhesive here. Now, when you make your templates, this time compared to the old series, I've switched to more neutral colors. I think that it gives me a little bit better visual as to anything goes instead of trying to get stuck in the ugly colors I used on the other one. And each of the card base is represented by just a 5.5 by 4.25. It doesn't have to be a full open and close card. So here's my card front. So it is 4.25, 5.5. And then we have a piece that we call the layer that is 3.5 by 1.5. Now for this, and this is what it will show on the template, or in the instructions also, we want to cut little banner ends on here. Now, if that's something that kind of scares you, I'll show you my little trick, because I like them the same and even on both sides. So what I do is I take my strip and I lightly fold it in half here. Okay, I'm trying to not press it too much and just get a little bit of crease in there. Okay, so I know that's telling me where the middle is. Then I can go ahead and cut from one side in like that. Okay, now if I cut far enough in, I should be able to fold that over. Okay, fold it over, make it even down there along the bottom. Okay, following me? And then I can snip this other side. And this helps me get these ends pretty darn straight, I guess. Okay, that's kind of a bigger banner than in my other one, but that's okay. Now for the other side, what I do then is I take that little piece that I cut off, and we're gonna just lay it right on there, hold it there, and then we can use that for like a little pattern, because this should make it, now this one, if we just go straight to that cut line, we don't really need it, but that should make the two ends about the same. So for our template, that is going to go down first. And this started out as 3.5 by 1.5. Okay, 3.5, 1.5. And then our focal layer is 2.5 by 2. And that is going to lay right on top of it like so. So let's go ahead and stick this down. Oh gosh, I had the top off and now I'm taking that one. Now with these, remember all of these layer pieces could certainly be designer series paper. They could be embossed. They could be any color. Use your imagination. Anything, anything goes. And also you can change them. Change the layers. If whatever you're making needs a little bit bigger piece or a little bit smaller piece, change it up. And then if you know me and follow me, you know I like to use a lot of dimensionals. Now, as I create my templates, I don't put dimensionals on them because I want like a nice little stack of all of these. So, but when I make this into a card and you'll see my samples, there's dimensionals under each of the layers. Okay, there's template number 4. Now, part of the tutorial is the last page has this great little sheet that you can cut apart. So you can cut this out. This one says template 4. We're going to glue it right on there, and it gives us all the measurements. So if you don't have that printout, what I would recommend doing, just take a pen, marker, pencil, whatever, and write on here. Write exactly what the measurements are. So when you go to use this template, you'll know what size to cut your cardstock. Okay, there's that one. You want to see some samples I made with it? Remember, we're featuring 2 different stamp sets. And let's see, let's start with this one, Labeled Love. Okay, Labeled Love stamp set. And here is my card. Now you can see where I use designer series paper. I also just added a piece of designer series paper as a background on there. And then for my image, okay, you can see this is a 2-step stamp. Love the stamp set, so versatile. But I did use my scissors and cut those out and popped them up, dimensionals up on everything, and then finished off the inside as well as the card. So this is the one that I'm calling the simple. This really was simple, I promise. Then for my stepped up version of this one, I got a little tricky with the template. For one, we flipped it this way. Okay, can you see that? Plus I used a note card because I like to use note cards and envelopes. So my base is a little bit smaller, but that's okay because this whole focal image worked perfect on the smaller size. And here I did a lot of kind of little, not hard, stepping it up things. There's the coordinating punch. We added rhinestones and linen thread, some texture here with the embossing folder. And there's the inside, and we stamped and did that. So you can see how this one template took me from really very simple, and I wouldn't have had to pop those up. We could have left that flat, okay? And then to a stepped up version. So there is template number 4. Now, because I can't just make one card, I don't know why, something about me. I have all my stuff out. So I decided to keep on playing. So with the simple one here, I started playing with all these different colors because the stamp had so many different greetings, plus we got butterflies, flowers, presents, all the things. I decided to use the in colors, stuck with that same color group, and we made 3 different ones. So you can see how I just used different color designer series papers with those measurements, cut and popped out all of those, simple fussy cutting, and then did the inside of all of those. So there you go. There are the 3 samples. In the tutorial, it will give you step-by-step for this one, but I'll put pictures of this too, because I know you can figure out those other ones just from pictures. And then with this, of course, this one needed love as well. So I did 3 versions of that one too. And you can see template, either direction it will go. So I hope you're seeing how versatile having these templates for layouts can really be. Okay, let's set these aside, and I want to bring in the other stamp set we're featuring this month. Now, I know this is a lot of show and tell, but I think you're going to really understand the value of the templates. Plus, these cards are easy enough. You can figure out how to make them if you don't have the tutorial. So, Wildflower Designs is our other featured one. So the tutorial has 6 cards with that. I've got 2 of them here to share with you. And you can see simple stamping. This, I kept it real easy. The only thing I added was that little bow on there with my linen thread. So you can totally see that template. And then here is my stepped up version. And I wanted to show how you can turn it, okay? I had to make my banner a little bit longer to accommodate what I put for my focal piece. So instead of this rectangle, I just used a die cut. But you can see it all comes off that template to help me design my cards. So there's a peek at the inside. So those are the other 2 cards that go with template number 1. I'm sorry, I didn't want to confuse you. Technically template number 4, because it's a series and we're going to just keep going. So there was 4. Now we need to make number 5. So here's my card base, 4.5 by, or 4 1/4, 5.5. And then for this one, my layer is 3.5 by 4.5. And we're going to just put it there. Now this template, all of these templates actually came out of the catalog. We just had to figure out all the measurements and everything. And this, as you can see, I don't know if I'm gonna move that up just a smidgen. This one is not totally proportionate. Usually when I layer things, I like the same size border all the way around. This one's not. It's a little bit different. So this stretched me out of my comfort zone. I got a fun card to show with you. I kind of like it. It's putting me out of my box a little bit. And then we have a sentiment layer here that is 2 3/4 by 1. Now, once again, this could be changed, the size of everything. But there is the basics of our template. Here's my little number 5. So we'll go ahead and stick this on the back. And if you don't get the printed tutorial, remember, just write these measurements. Okay, you can grab them off the video as we put it together. So there's number 5. Now we're going to go ahead and go right into number 6, because 5 and 6 were made by my friends, Julie and Heidi, who I'm partnering with for this. And so they made the samples that go with these. So they will be included in the tutorial for those that get it. But we're making the templates, and then I have some ideas of cards I made using them with a different stamp set. So number 6, card base. Our layer for this one is 3.5 by 5, and it is actually, I got to remember, I think it goes way over here. So again, it's a little offset and, looks a little bit different than what we're used to. And then we're going to take another little coordinating layer. Now remember, colored cardstock, embossed cardstock, designer series paper, whatever you want. Let's see, we're going to put that right there. This little guy is 3.5 by 1/2. And then I also have, oh, you know what? I'm going to move that over just a little bit. 3.5 by 1/2. And then I have my sentiment layer that is also 3.5 by 1.5. And again, adjust these sizes as you need to. And that's going to just overlap and go like so. Ta-da! So there is template number 6. Let's put the back on it. And then I've got more cards to show you. So there's number 6. Okay, let's bring these all back. There's 6, there's 5, and there's 4. Now for the additional ideas I want to show you, I use the Autumn to Remember stamp set. And you're probably wondering, where's that from? This was one that was actually released as part of Stampin' Up's scrapbooking line. I think a lot of people are missing them. When you go to the online store, there's a special tab just for scrapbooking products, and there are some stamps in there. Yes, they're designed for scrapbooking, but this is my absolute favorite fall stamp set, and I've used it a lot. The other thing you're going to find there is the lost it. Two-tone cardstock. And it is a new cardstock that Stampin' Up's carrying. I'm going to have a whole video here in a couple of weeks all about this cardstock because it's amazing. I'm in love with it. And I used it on these cards. You use a sanding block to get that distressed look. So what I did here is I made a card with each one of these templates using the Autumn to Remember. So there you go. You can see here's the first, well, I'm going to say first one, but this is really what? Template number 6. So you can see how I used the template. I added a few focal pieces on there, and there's my greeting. And then for this one, now all of these I used two-tone cardstock so I could distress it. You can see here's that first template. Okay, there's my pieces. Now I did add a little layer behind it. Okay, remember you can add or take away all you want. And then for this one, I kept really simple with the flowers on there. And again, that embossing and distressing, just a simple thinking of you. So you can see how valuable these templates are. I tell you, when I sit down to create, whether it's new products or whatever, I use my templates all the time. So now, if you missed last month, we're going to pull in these templates real quick here. There was the 3 templates we made last month, and I wanted to play with this same stamp set. And again, some of that two-tone cardstock. So here was my version to go with this template. Now, I will have pictures of all 6 of these cards over on my website. So if you want to go over there and create these, if you've made your templates, you have all the measurements. Otherwise, you can check out that video to grab the measurements. And then here's this one. Okay, again, you can see just using that cardstock, very simple card. And then here's the third one. You can see how I use the different leaves. So I just really wanted to share with you more ideas for using the templates to see how they really are designed to work with any stamps, paper, and ink. So check out the description of this video to make sure you grab the blog post to go over there, get pictures of all of these. And then if you would like the written tutorial, it is free to my customers who place a $50 order with me this month. We'll automatically send it to you. Otherwise, we also have it for sale over on the website. All the links to everything are down in the video description. So thank you, friends, for watching. I appreciate it. Make sure to share my video with your crafty friends and subscribe if you don't already. And we will be stamping again real soon. Have a stamp happy day.